Hey guys, it is me, Phoenix. We are going to do a what you need to protect your energy against. It has been some strange things going on. I was going to say somebody doing something strange for some change, but it has been some strange things going on. Could be the stars, the moon, the quasars, but when it comes to the energy that you need to protect yourself from, whether people, persons, places, things, situations, whatever the situation is, you have to protect your energy. And so, therefore, we're going to pull from Virtual Reality Nine's Protect Your Energy deck to see what you need to protect your energy with. Public shaming, woo, internet and real life trolls. So there are real life trolls in your life. They come in the form of bae, boo, best friend, and when it comes to illegal plastic surgeries, the Kim Kardashian specials with the coupon code. This is plastic people that are in your life. You know what I mean? These are fake people that are in your life. The people who portray to be your friends, family members, and they're not. And so again, why everybody doesn't necessarily support you, got dumb, brokenhearted, and rejected. They've been rejected in the past, so they hurt people. And the reason why I say why everyone doesn't necessarily support you is because I'm watching Wallow 267. He's a Cancer, you know that. But his what do they call it? Shorts, YouTube short just came on. And that's what came up. And secret family and won't commit to a person that won't commit. So hoes run like buses on every hour. So what do you say? Miss one, this one. What song is that? Lil Wayne? I don't know. Wait, I don't know. Anyway, let's not talk about that one because I don't know. But this is damn, I can't think of who that artist is. One of the artists say something about miss one, some, then keep coming. But it's about somebody coming like buses or whatever. You miss one, then you catch one, and then they keep coming. Basically, that's it. And so you've been dealing with somebody who's been public shaming you. That's been plastic because in the past they got dumped, and they might have another family plan, another family, or hidden somebody hidden away, or just a secret family, or some type of secrets that they're keeping from you. So they're never really. A race fetish. I will take one of each, please. So, not necessarily like they're racist or anything like that, but everybody is better than you. Any race is better than your race or what you've done and accomplished. I don't know if that's weird. That's kind of how I take this card, but what it basically says is that, to me, if this is Kim Kardashian being here, right? And Kim Kardashian is here. She has all of these curves and big lips and big butts and all this other things. People can say that, she's trying to be whatever it is, but it can be plastic. It can be trying to be a certain this. It could be that. It could be this. But this is the energy that you've been around and that you need to protect your energy from, because, again, this is somebody that won't commit, that everything else that you're doing, everything that you're doing is not good enough, but everything else that someone else is doing, right? Or any culture besides yours or what you believe in, belief systems, is better than what it is that you are a part of, you have been a part of. And so that's just what you need to protect your energy from. But this all comes with a person who's gotten dumped, heartbroken, or rejected in the past, whether it's from a family member, friend, whatever the situation is. The thing is that they're hurting. Hurt people. Now Virtual Reality 9, this is her What's the Tea deck. I think this is her first one because I have another one that's What's the Tea too. But check her out. She's on Etsy and also on YouTube as well. I don't think she's Virtual Reality on Etsy anymore, but yeah, they have childhood issues and a jet setter. So they do everything to like fight or flight. Yeah. And they're cheap. Okay. They're jet setters, but at the same time, they're cheap. Okay. So that just tells you a lot. They look the part, they play the part, but they are a part of some stuff to where you will never be better than them no matter how hard you work. Because you're not trying to be better than them. What you're trying to do is build a foundation either with them or without them. And to me, it seems like it's without them. So, to whatever you spend your money on, it's not worth it. But whatever they spend their money on, it is. And to them, they're like, oh, you're cheap, you this, this person did this, paid that, paid this, and then they tell everybody by public shaming you, like, oh yeah, but to those that know, those that know, you know what I'm saying? And so there's no need for you to have to explain yourself. That's where we go to the third eye. What's understood doesn't have to be explained, because after so long, you know what it is. They won't commit because they got dumped somewhere down the line by one of these types of energies, and they don't trust anyone, but they rather look the part, not play the part. They want you to play the part and go from there, if that makes sense. So that's just kind of how I see that. Okay, so I went and got me another phone. Yeah, well, no, I didn't. I got it out of my closet. It's a Android, and when I tell you, I need my what is it called? I need my my iPhone back. So I'm trying to decide if I want to go ahead and buy me a new one or something. But there you have it. So that is what's going on with this situation. Now we're going to pull from the Honest Love Tarot deck, because we need some honesty in regards to the energy. Somebody with childhood issues that doesn't want to commit, but that's a jet setter, cheap ass, and also will always boast up everybody else. And 9 times out of 10, you look like their parent, and they like other things, if that makes sense. And this is not, just to let you know, a race type energy, but they just, nothing that you do, and you're like, huh? So I was a single mother, I was a single father, I was, I was this and that, the same as energy as you saw, but it was not enough for you. It wasn't good enough for you. I raised my kids, a certain way, but you go to another situation and make it seem like it's everything, it's perfect. Does that make sense? And when I say that, not just race, but it's like everything that I've done, it still wasn't good enough. But this is the same thing that you saw growing up, or you saw worse than this, and I'm doing better than as a single parent or as a whatever, and you still, it's still not enough, if that makes sense. I don't know. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't, but it looks like it's like looking in a mirror. So you're looking at, you're saying, and I didn't even look at that until I looked at the screen, but you're like, this is the same thing that you experienced as a child, but I didn't leave you. I didn't, whatever. And I didn't break your heart, or I'm not breaking my kid's heart, or I'm not doing something of the sort. And, maybe I'll sit there. Yeah, I'm not what you've experienced. I'm something better. And the childhood issues are why they are afraid to get to this point, and they want other things, something different. Yeah. So look at all the cards that came out. I might pull some more. Rewriting history. Exactly. Everyone has an opinion. Yes. Let's make some fireworks. Nothing is set in stone. Exactly. No commitment. Financial constraints, the struggle, right? Because here it is, they want you to spend all your money, but they want to act as if they have it. This is a part of you grounding yourself, your sacral chakra, but this is a part of loving who you are. Not grounding, so the sacral chakra, I'm saying the root chakra is grounding yourself, but this is a part of who you are, how you ground yourself, the way you love, the way you want to be loved. I don't want to be a perfect wife. I'm looking at a scene shifts on YouTube, and it's like a short. Benedict Cumberbatch. I don't know what that is. It's a movie, I guess, but the title is I Don't Want to Be a Perfect Wife. So I don't know what that's about. Look it up. Maybe it resonates, maybe it doesn't. But again, they want you to be perfect, to look perfect, but they don't want to be perfect. They don't want to get it together. Does that make sense? I don't know. So I just looked up and saw that was the short that came on. But again, this is why you have to be okay with the way that you love, the sexuality, creativity, and self-expression, the way you love, the way you want to be loved, the way that you are, the way that you look. You'll never be enough to a person that has issues, and that will always shame you, like, for not having the things, or not having the butt, or not having the whatever, Bentley, whatever it is. It's all materialistic things. It's shallow. Does that make sense? And so those are the cards that came out. So that is a part of the childhood issues. It's because nothing is ever set in stone and nothing is ever good enough. And even if you try to rewrite their history by showing them something different, it doesn't make sense because everybody has an opinion. It's like assholes. They want to make fireworks happen and look the part, but they're cheap. Again, like I say, so nothing will never be set in stone to a person who won't commit. It'll always be some type of financial constraints or struggle when it comes to how you believe. And that's where the sacral chakra is. Again, the sacral chakra is emotions, intimacy, and confidence energy. Yet you lose your confidence in regards to dealing with this person because you'll never be enough. So at some point, you have to realize that you have to move forward and not worry about, you have to move forward and not worry about what this person or how this person feels because, again, you want to show them something new or show them something different. And every time you turn around, it's like looking in the mirror. They're looking at all of the things that you're doing as if it's not right, but they steady praise the people who are doing the same thing or doing less than you or something. I don't know how that makes sense, but anyway, let's clarify the childhood issues comes out with let's talk. So now they want to talk about what childhood issues. Jet Setter comes out is have we met before? So again, this is how they do people. Instead of dealing with their childhood issues, they want to talk about all of the things that they've done and, where they've been and how they're doing it. But public shaming is there. So we're going to clarify that. Public shaming comes out with as above, so below. They're doing this, even though this is where they are. They've seen, what you're able to accomplish and the foundations that you built, but they don't want to give you that. And that is kind of how I see that energy. The illegal plastic surgery, Kim Kardashian with the coupon code. They're cheap. Remember, they're cheap. So they'll do anything to fit the part, right? Even if this is the secret family, they built this person up and make them try to look the part to make it look like, they have something or it's something better than what you are. And you're just like, that's not even what I'm searching for. So illegal plastic surgery with a coupon code, cheap ass, right? Comes out with, it's self-sabotage. They're bending reality by trying to make things look at what they are. And look what came back out. It's like looking in the mirror. So this person looks like Kim Kardashian or, is trying to look like Kim Kardashian, but it's self-sabotage on their part. Got dumped, brokenhearted. Comes out with, I doubt too much. This is why they'll never really commit because they doubt too much and the game is going to be over. People will always leave them or they end up running away from a situation. And then it's like that saying, it's not you, it's me, when you really know that you deserve somebody better. But again, to a person who won't commit, make you jealous. They'll try to make you jealous. That comes out like that, but I'm not taking all those cards. But to a person that won't commit, let's see what's happening here. To a person that won't commit, endings, knowledge, unseen dreams. They won't commit because of the unseen or the unknown or the fear that comes with commitment. And so that is how I kind of see that energy, that's kind of how I see that energy. So they don't want to commit, but then when you end things, they turn around and put the things on you, and then they public shame you and act like they don't know all of your hard work. But it's all because they want to look apart. So the secret family, the secret family comes out. They made me do it. Like I had to do this because, and I couldn't commit because not right now. It's not the time. And then this all comes out and then emotions are not facts. So they're just like cheap, they'll take all of these different things, but they're not emotional. They're not emotional. And when you start to tell them I did this and I that, they're like, this is not the fact. So they're trying to tell you that all of your emotions don't make sense because it doesn't add up. It's all about the money. It's all about these different things. And that what you've done when it came to how patient and how loyal you were to this person, you're just in your, you're just like, wow, I can't believe this. And you're trying to explain. But again, that's saying what's understood doesn't have to be explained. Once you start to understand, you stop taking things personally. You know that you've done your best and you're not going to make assumptions anymore. Those are the 4 agreements. If you haven't listened to any of my reads, understand why I pull the 4 agreements and also the crystal decks to know which chakras come out and then what agreement you need to focus on and work on. And maybe it's all of them. You know what I mean? And so this is tarot that I'm pulling for your energy. We have the 2 of Cups energy. We have the Ace of Pentacles energy. We have the Knight of Cups energy. And we have the Queen of Swords energy. This person or your energy was about love and relationship. That reminded me of Professor Clump's mom, love the relations, something like that. You know what I'm talking about? But anyway, I don't know why that snapped into my head, but it's like these are the partnerships, the type of relationships that you want. So you don't want anybody with childhood issues. The Ace of Pentacles energy just lets you know that when it comes to this energy, you have to be able to manifest the things that you want. You have to be able to know basically the opportunities or have the courage and the desire to go after the things that you want. Saying that, the Knight of Cups comes out. Always follow your heart. It'll never lead you astray because it knows things the mind can't explain. And then the Queen of Swords, but you have to stand up for yourself. Always speak your mind and don't take shit from anyone. That's you understanding where your sacral chakra is. You're not going to get to the point to where you're going to ever allow somebody to change you or to make you lose your power again. Comes with the Knight of Swords energy. Be tough, be ambitious, know what you want, go after it in a, be tough, be ambitious, know what you want, go after it in a single-minded. Oh, I can't think of what it is, but you have to be tough and go after the things that you want. But here it shows unsure energy, which means to me that, your thoughts are everywhere and you are, this person, your thoughts are everywhere, or you have a disregard for the consequences, or they have a disregard for the consequences of their actions. Does that make sense? And that's why here it is over this card, the public shaming. They won't realize it until you pull that Queen of Swords energy on them. Let's clarify the Knight of Swords because it comes out unsure with the 5 of Pentacles, the struggle. You have to recognize the struggle and what they're going through and the childhood issues that they have. That doesn't mean you have to deal with them. That just means you have to recognize them and understand that hurt people when it comes to the 3 of Swords energy. But you have to be able to, Ace of Wands energy, understand and discover the things that you want in order for you to, sometimes there is potential, but sometimes the heartbreak and also, you holding on to it is not enough for you to stay with and understand that potential is there. Now we have 5 of Pentacles. So we already know it's over 5 years that you've been dealing with the situation, or maybe 5 years in the 5th year, you realize that this energy is the way it is. But the Ace of Wands, again, is going after your desires and being able to create the things that you want. And then we have the 2 of Pentacles, not being able to decide what you need to do. This is a decision that needs to be made. This is you juggling situations when it comes to the 5 of Swords, ego. You're dealing with somebody with ego. And so the best way for you to deal with ego is sometimes not right now. Maybe it's not the time, because there's always excuses of what somebody made them do. And also when it comes to the 4 of Wands, you need peace, happiness, and harmonious energy. And you need people that's going to be grateful for your energy. And so therefore the emotions are not facts. They are cheap. However, they want everything else but you. So therefore you have to be grateful for the people that come into your life and, know that you deserve someone better. And it's time to move forward. And that's just kind of how I see that. So I guess I'll name this, I don't know what I'm going to name this, but I'll put not right now, game over, and you deserve someone better. And take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If this isn't for you, then it's not for you. But right now, we have to get to the point to where we see what it is that is happening in these situations. And so I'm going to go ahead and pull from the 4 agreements to see what you need to focus on. Again, impeccability of the word, 2 cards come out. Yeah, don't make assumptions. Potential is assumptions, right? Don't just see the potential in a person, place, thing, or a situation, because that will have you messed up all the time. And that is what the Ace of Wands energy is, kind of about potential of what you could do, but you have to have courage enough to understand the difference between potential and things that are keep you stagnant. So it says, don't make assumptions, assume nothing. Assume nothing. It says, in any kind of relationship, we can make the assumption that others know what we think and we don't have to say what we want. We assume they are going to do what we want because they know us well. If they don't, they don't do what we want, we feel hurt and think, how could you do that? You should have known. You should know. And so that is where it's at. They think that you should know that they're this way, which you do because you use your intuition, but you think they should know how you want to be loved and the way that you want to be loved. And that's where the sacral chakra comes in at. And you have to be impeccable with your words. Say what you want, mean what you say when it comes to you expressing yourself. And that is using your intuition with the third eye chakra, right? And so you have to be able to get to that point. But you've done your best in the situation. Express your own divinity is what it says. You don't need the acceptance of others. You don't need knowledge or great philosophical concepts. You have the right to be you, and you express your own divinity by being alive and by loving yourself and others. So again, you do deserve someone better. You deserve somebody that's not going to compare you or try to put somebody above you. So this is where you have to understand you deserve somebody else. So I'm going to pull from the crystal deck, and then we're going to let this energy go. Again, the malachite crystal is the heart chakra and the throat chakra. Again, say what you want, mean what you say. Third eye chakra is your intuition, perception, and understanding. What's understood doesn't have to be explained. Once you understand this issue, these people will always think that you are everyone else is better than you, but don't make the assumption to get them to don't make the assumptions when it comes to, them knowing what it is that who you are and what you want out of life. Don't have them try to figure it out, because they're 9 times out of 10 not trying to figure it out. They're trying to do everything in their power to keep you down. And so that's just how I see it. So always do your best, right? So when it comes to the heart chakra, your ability to love, to be harmonious, and to forgive, send strength and healing to this person, place, thing, or situation. Hurt people. And that is the reason why it's time for you to move forward. This is cleansing, protects, and heals. The malachite, it says, I welcome positive transformation into my life. Any transformation you have outside of this situation, and again, death energy could be, death is in the end, it's a transformation that brings new beginnings. Somewhere down the line, it could bring a new beginning, but right now, it's not the time. So you have to end things in order for you to understand where you are and what you need to do. And sometimes you do deserve better. Not sometimes. The majority of the times you deserve better, and now is not the time, if that makes sense. So there you have it. Let's go ahead and let this old energy go. I now let go of worn out conditions of lack, doubt, hate, negativity, procrastination, stagnation, sadness, generational curses, debt, bad energies, heartbreak, bad health, and addictions. Remember, addictions can be to a person, place, thing, or a situation. I love you guys.